I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well, though.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that and just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Baird. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector, so I'm going to sacrifice for the team. Whether it's a block or a dunk, either way, I'll be on a highlight. It's a good way of thinking about it. Guys?
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Irving is out there with Wallace. And there's Davis. And there's Money. And it's Roy in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, we've got Chris Bosh. He's out there with Horford. And it's Unseld in at the 5 down low. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played. Here we go.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Davis against Paul. Pass to Roy. Back to Davis. Launches it. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here is Horford. Kicks to English. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Outside Gasol. Nice move. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Paul, and he lobs it up toward the rim and taken away by Wallace. Outside, Davis, and the pass to Roy. And he drives in. Outside for Davis. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's English. Roy with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Wallace. Second chance effort. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Bosh. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game.
Weight room paying off, absorb the contact, and finding a way to get it done there.
Left side, Roy. Knocked away. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Paul passes to English. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Hey, guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so Irving nails both of them. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. With the drive. Here's Bosch. Gasol with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Roy. Up and in on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Horford. 76ers getting the bucket. Down low. English's shot is good. English has got 6 points. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Irving. Wallace outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Another shot. And it's laid in by Wallace.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Paul outside. To the inside. Unzeld, the pass to Horford. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Unzeld. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Milwaukee with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia on D. 3-point lead. All up top, defended by Gasol. And the basket by Unseld.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Roy passes to Gasol. Yep, that one goes.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Inside, here's Unseld. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Unseld's got 6.
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to himself. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here is Davis. He's got 6. To the middle. Paul with the steal. Here's English. He's covered by Roy. And Bosch able to finish. And it's a tie ball game.
Persistence from Bosch, keeping after the ball on the offensive glass and following it up with a nice putback.
Here's Roy. It's deflected. Horford has a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Roy. Driving to the basket. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's English. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Davis with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. Ball against Davis from 20 feet out. The shot is good off the backboard. Davis has got 8 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
A shot by Paul, no good.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Yao checked in for Chris Bosch. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Paul looking around. Pass to Horford. Here's English. He's got 6. Paul, no one around him. Good on the triple. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Well, second nature for Chris Paul to get shots up off the bounce. Love the form there.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Change here. Robinson's checked in. It's stolen by DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Nice hustle there. You can count on DeRozan for this. He works so tirelessly as a scorer. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does. Punch, counter punch, impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Here's Unseld, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Shots good by Simmons.
And Simmons has a great shot selection, just taking what the D gave him.
DeRozan passes to Young. Here's Unseld. Outside DeRozan. Now the pass to Hield. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. And it's Yao. That time the assist by Hield. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Here's Stackhouse. Good D by Hield.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Petrie following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Stackhouse. Here's Petrie, defended by Paul. To the paint. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's DeRozan. 1:03 left to play in the first. Here's Yao. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now the 76ers on the break. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. He kicks to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Petrie.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Milwaukee in the lead. And here is Hield. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now DeRozan. A 3-ball. And no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Bucks on top, up by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Williams Simmons is out there with Jerry Stackhouse. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Pinche in at the 1 spot. Now here's Paul. T right on him. Rebound by the 76ers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
Well, there's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
The Bucks making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. He's off on the second.
Yeah, look, he'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Hield against Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Buddy Hield just really loves to shoot the basketball, but he does it with such great efficiency. I just don't think he's done growing yet in terms of his offensive arsenal.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Hield. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
That bucket in no time at all. Simmons got 5 now.
Nice play by Simmons. So good at switching gears with the ball in his hands.
On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by Stackhouse. Rosen dishes to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Pinche the pass to Stackhouse. He takes it in. Haywood with the block. Williams gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Inside, Ayton. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Paul with the ball. He has 5. Clock at 4. Over Stackhouse. Haywood. Great positioning on the putback. Haywood's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Paul with the steal. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He has 7.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Here's DeRozan. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one is on Stackhouse.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he makes the first.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now here's Roy. Tight defense on him. Irving kicks to Davis. Wallace the pass to Davis. Out to Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's English. 6 points for him. Here's Ayton. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Ayton's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Right, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Now here's DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Off target with his 3. Gasol looking around. Irving dishes to Davis. Nice D from DeRozan.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Bucks passing it around. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Al Horford is checked in for the Bucks. That one drops. He ties it up. The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Davis. And DeRozan kicks to Horford. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Gasol, and it's sent back by Bosh.
That's just admirable work by Bosh. A big-time rejection.
Irving against Horford.
76ers foul. Julius Irving. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's It's Milwaukee now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's DeRozan.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 2. Davis, the pass to Wallace. Gasol with it. Passes it to Irving. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rebound by the 76ers. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Davis. He dishes it to Roy. Wallace trying to break free. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by Davis. 9 points for the Prodigy.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And DeRozan kicks to English. Horford against Irving. Horford the pass to Bosh. And then Bosh with the dunk.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And that one is good.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Here's Roy. Following the basket by Chris Bosh. Yep, that one goes in there. Roy's got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's English. He's covered by Roy. Roy with the rebound. Roy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Stolen by Bosh. Here's English. 6 points for him. He feeds it to DeRozan. Here's Ayton. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Bucks lead by 1.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Davis. The rebound by the Bucks. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Horford against Irving. Horford the pass to Ayton. Back to Horford. Now here's Bosh. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Ayton. Over Gasol. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Horford against Irving. Good work defensively by Horford. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Horford. Horford double team. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And it's off from 3-point range. 76ers trailing. Here's Davis. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Now here is Davis. He's got 8. Left side, Roy. And then Roy with the dunk. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's English. He's got 6. DeRozan gets the bucket.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do. Checked in for Milwaukee. Paul comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And the 76ers also making a change. Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for the Prodigy. Here's Wallace, and the dunk by Wallace.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Paul against Davis. Paul left side. Rebound by Wallace.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Stackhouse, good.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that three-point shot is going to usually be there for him. You defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
English, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nice shot by Wallace.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's English, covered by Stackhouse. English passes to Paul. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now here is Davis. He's got 8. Kicks it to Irving. 50 seconds left in the first half. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Julius Irving, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. Bucks trail by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Paul passes to Yao. And it's blocked. Now here's Gasol. Passes to Stackhouse. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Irving. The rebound by the Bucks. Haywood's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Yao. Haywood dishes to Yao. Hield from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke that was.
Tie game in Milwaukee. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball. And that means playing with care, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out the defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Chris Paul. And it's Bosh in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. All up top. He's guarded by Davis. Paul kicks to Haywood for the lead. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
No good from Roy. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's English. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
The Bucks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 4. Davis, the pass to Roy. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 15 points for the Prodigy.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
English misses. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Paul. He has 7. Third quarter of play. We just over a minute and a half.
So maybe now's the time we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence. We don't have enough time.
The Bucks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Paul, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
He hits the second from the line.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
To the inside. Here's Gasol. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here are the 76ers now. It's a 1-point game. And here's Roy. 15 points in the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Paul kicks to Bosh. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Irving passes to Davis. Outside Roy. Outside Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Dives to the hoop. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And Philadelphia calls time here.
76ers. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It's good. Davis has got 10.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
The pass to English. Paul with the ball. Bosh trying to free himself up. Paul's shot is off.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Horford. Pass to English. Here's Unseld. He's got 12. 6 on the shot clock. And taken away by Roy. Wallace inside. He's covered by Bosch, and it's sent back by Bosch. Davis against Paul. Dish now to Bosch. No good on that one. Nice defense from Wallace. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 10-1 run. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Right side Horford. He kicks it to English. From 13, Horford no luck. The 76ers leading by 7. Wallace dishes to Gasol. Here's Roy, and it's denied. Here's Unseld, defended by Gasol. Unseld can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-1 run. Here's Roy. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game. It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Come on and get loud for your Bucks dancing.
Sixers with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Money. Robinson is subbed in for Irving. Paul kicks to English. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Paul outside. Passes it to Bosch. Clock at 6. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Roy, that's a 2-pointer, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Unseld. Outside, Horford. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Wallace's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Well, the Bucks shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Unseld. To the wing right side. To the middle. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. '76ers on defense. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Roy. He's got 19. Shot clock at 5. Wallace outside. From deep three-point range, Chris Bosch with the rebound. Bosch has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's English, guarded by Robinson. Horford finds Bosch. The shot's good, and the assist by Horford. Bosch has got 8.
When Bosch gets that close to the basket, he is relentless on how he attacks. We saw it there.
Here's Roy. That one doesn't go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's English. He's got 12. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Davis. It's Roy on the wing. Puts one up from 19. And good that time. Roy's got 8 points here in this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first personal foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for Milwaukee. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Stackhouse from outside off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Back to Horford. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
Now here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Floats it up for Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Philadelphia foul. Jeff Petrie. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution for your Bucks. DeAndre Ayton. Spencer Haywood.
Here's Paul. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Petrie's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Robinson finds Williams. Williams double team. Here's Robinson. Good work defensively by Yao. Bucks trail by 10. On the wing, Heel. He started by Williams. Haywood, the pass to Ayton. It's hauled in by Petrie. Petrie's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Simmons penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Yao draws the double. And there's the pass to Paul. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Great open look there. Petrie's got his first bucket in this one.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Paul passes to Yao. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
The 76ers leading by 12. Petrie the pass to Stackhouse. Here's the three. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Paul against Simmons. Paul passes to Yao. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Now, here is Haywood. Pass to Yao. They double team Yao. And the shot goes down. Yao's got 6.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Now against Simmons. Three seconds left. And that one goes long. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so in the game for the 76ers, Honey out there with Simmons. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. Then there's Irving. And it's Petrie in at point guard. Now here's Hield. Paul outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to himself. Back to Paul. On the clock, the Bucks need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Here's Yao. Pass to Haywood. And here is Paul. Tries again. And Gasol sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Aaron Davis.
Three-pointer Hield. And they'll get another chance. Philadelphia leading by 13. Irving looking over the floor. Over Unseld. No good from Irving.
But there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
From 13, and the basket by Unseld.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Outside, Davis. Irving passes to Wallace. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Yao Ming.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Shooting for Philadelphia. At the line for two.
First free throw is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. English is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Bucks trail by 12. To the inside. Unseld. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Gasol. Wallace, the pass to Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Here's English over Stackhouse. English misses. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Davis with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They double team Yao. Looking to get back on track here. English misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They get it back. And Gasol gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 18.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
He's checked in for Jerry Stackhouse. Horford dishes to English. Paul passes to Bosch. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Over Gasol. And Gasol sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that one's good, Irving.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
English passes to Paul. Bosch against Wallace. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's English. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Here's Davis. The pass to Roy. English pulls it in. Bucks trail by 18. Kicks it to Horford. Pass to English. Passes it to himself. Roy. Unseld can't get it to go.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
From 7. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Bosch drops it in.
And Bosch knew he was going into the teeth of the defense. Still finds a way to get it done.
Wallace outside. Pass to Gasol. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
At the line for Milwaukee, Alex English. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Irving passes to Roy. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Roy's got 24 points.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these unsell jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Now, here is Irving. Gasol kicks to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Davis. The rebound by the Bucks. Bosch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Unsell. Rejected by Gasol. Tipped away. Dishes to Davis. Out to Wallace. Gasol trying to free himself up. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And it's Davis with the ball for the 76ers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The pass to Roy. Gasol trying to free himself up. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Paul against Davis. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Here's English. No good that time, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Wallace driving inside. It's rebounded by Paul.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
He kicks it to Horford. Pass to English. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Roy. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Paul. Looking to get it going. Davis with some nice D. Philadelphia leading by 20. Irving attacking over Paul. Irving can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's English. He's covered by Roy. English passes to Horford. Here's English. Passes to Bosch. The tray. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Irving. Down low, and finished off by Gasol.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Prodigy.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Davis against Paul. And there's the pass to Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Davis. And that one's good by Bosch.
You just cannot give Bosch that much space or he's going to make you pay.
Now Davis. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Bosch with the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Davis. To the inside. Gasol kicks to Roy. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Stackhouse, guarded by Horford.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength
for Philadelphia.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force.
For the prodigy.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Milwaukee with the ball. The 76ers getting the bucket. All alone. And that one drops for him. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Roy with it. Outside Gasol. Lob pass to Gasol. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Unseld. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Bosch dishes to Horford. Nailed from three-point land.
Teammates love that. When Horford is looking to shoot fast, it makes the offense look dangerous.
Outside Roy. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.